gonna come in the heat, man.
What's the temperature in Miami like right now?
It's swimming pool.
Do you have a swimming pool in your house?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't lie.
Yeah, was it a huge swimming pool?
It's a big swimming pool.
Palm trees in your backyard?
It's palm trees everywhere.
In the backyard.
Yeah, the slide too, man.
Oh, that must be nice. This is the time of year I'm envious of somebody like you who lives in Miami.
That's why it's all good. That's why you gotta come around and kick it.
No, you're right. You're right. Because I'm sick and tired of being cold. I love it. So, new situations.
Big situation.
Maybach music. Tell everybody about it. The life and the movement.
Of course, it's Black Man. Shout out to Torch. Triple C's, BX. It's just all about self-made. That's the first song I ever listen.
Okay. All of you on the album.
Yeah, self-explanatory. Self-made. I was explanatory. What's up, man? I met Ross in the streets running around, taking the feeling. I put on Twitter, really loves me, remix 5,000 retweets, everybody rising back, on some radio station, right up with him, let him first, I'm gonna make that move with you. And everybody else, 9 times out of 10, rappers see that and just go, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks later, running back, got temporary around the streets with them. I just learned we retweet a couple more freestyle, you know what I'm saying? We all got some, we all go around. And some ladies and self-explanatory. We all got our own money. Get ready, New York City, get ready, baby. Get ready. Oh yeah, this is the AP game, right? Yeah. So what you working with? We might have to twitch. We might have to twitch. You ain't playing here. It's going $80 from $80. Yeah. $100, man. Tattoos and jewelry. Yo, speaking of spending money, Ross, tell me if it's true or not true. I hope this is not true, but maybe it's true. I'm not going to judge you. It's a story that says Rick Ross spends $1 million at his birthday. Huh? $1 million at his birthday party at the Miami Strip Club. This one I'm telling you. Tell me about it. And this was a fact. Tell me the facts only. King of Diamonds is the biggest strip club in Florida. Right. Biggest. Yeah. Florida's one strip club. Just after the we have 50 different ball players. This one, straight dudes. This one. And it ain't nothing really, spent some real change in King of Diamonds. They broke the club. They demanded $1. The difference is we requested not $1. What do you mean? Like they couldn't go get as you spend money, as you throw money or whatever you do, after you throw so many, dollars, at some point the dancers usually have to recycle the money. Yeah, it's like, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's our lifestyle. We ran through so much paper, the Brinks truck came, that couldn't even help. We were hard on that. Shout out to Puff Daddy, shout out to Pharrell, shout out to Cash Money, Maybach music, we was in the 100 deep, King of Diamonds, this one. This is what you did. So you're not going to confirm or deny whether it was actually a $1 million spent. The IRS listened. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you can let people speculate, but the club ran out of money. Let me get this right. And you gotta understand, they don't want for somebody to spend $50 million. They don't want to run in the strip club. King of Diamonds, one dude could spend $50 or $20 for his earnings. Are you doing smart things with your money as well? What you mean? Are you investing? Are you saving? Are you? I don't know. At least had the quadruple my net worth in the last 2 or 3 years. Okay. So I think that's on the right track. Okay. And we get more money. We just broke the bank again. Somebody call up the Brinks truck and get Pecos. You know it's time for that Pep check. You know what I'm playing? We just hit Warner Brothers and we going there hard, but I'm still getting that Pep check. Pecos, I ain't getting them big checks over there. Pecos, talk to me. This my brother from Def Jam. It's Pecos. Everybody, when I came to Def Jam, I was like,
I just been fortunate, you know what I'm saying? And throughout all my success and all the things and all the counting on the way. After all the paper,
You have a lot of money on you right now.
I'm still the same thing you do. As long as you got that black card, you got anything you want.
You a black card.
Of course, that's easy. Hey, Peck, I might need that Jimmy and give me a black card. Give me a black card and Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Peck, man, we do.
Wow. All right. Well, we have a lot to discuss today. New situations. We're gonna play some music. It's Friday.
I'm telling you, this at the moment, that's when there's something different happening. Oh yeah, you got some money right now. I got a black card. The whole club ran out of money. Oh yeah. Exactly 17 minutes down for, and that's the time check on the clock. Again, I say welcome to the TP. We're talking about the Traffic Plus. The Traffic Plus is a 2-hour show now that comes to you from Monday to Thursday, discussing issues confronting our motorcyclists, our police officer, our taxi driver, our pedestrians. And we cut across, we talk about entertainment. So today is 11 days in the month of March, the year remain constant 2025. Once welcome again to the Traffic Plus. My name is Elijah Bzizi. I better stay the DJ the writer. I am with the man King H. I hear in DJ. I took a look on the run you up to 6 o'clock. But let me bring down this a bit, a little bit, and introduce the man Henry. What's up? How you doing?
Yes, thank you so much, Elijah. I'm doing okay. Just like it is not on a Friday.
Yeah, you know the intro.
The intro, it is on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it is good again to be back. On the TP. The Tuesday edition with this team. Your regular team. Your regular team on a Tuesday at about this time 4 o'clock up to 6. Where we talk about the traffic, the issues confronting the traffic, what are good about. This is the platform we use to see, to see the good and the bad things, and to see how best we can improve when it comes to our traffic, and then we tell the cyclist to be law body, to not, violence not a way forward, always respect the rule of law. So again, good to be back on a Tuesday, a regular Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, at this time we found our motorcyclists, the tricycle riders, our taxi drivers are being police officers in the traffic, having I said having a body phones.
Yeah.
Also listening to the Traffic Plus, our own money in the market there. Also listening to the Traffic Plus, just everybody on board, making sure that they tune into the TP. So just before we go for this short break, get it to our lineup, just before we take this briefing and brief out.
Okay, so the lineup for you today on the Traffic Plugs, the lineup will be, we'll do our chip chats, and then talking some of the issues, the good and bad about the traffic, and then we'll talk to our traffic correspondent, that Uriah, and will talk to us here on Traffic Plus, and then we'll go to our traffic analyst, and somewhere there around the Marshall end, we'll also be talking to him here on the Traffic Plus, and later on we'll be talking to the Supreme Motorcycle and Tricycle President, that's Trocon. Trocon will be our guest. We're hoping to see Trocon. Yeah, he will be our guest. That's the rundown on the Traffic Plugs.
Okay, so that's the lineup. So
Yes.
as soon as we come back, I'm gonna do our chip chat and talking about some issues in the traffic. Let's get a break and be right back.
Charles Cuddy.
We got a song. I'm Parma from the West Coast.
Dennis.
Amor de pegar el pez, amor de mira pagar ahí pez, amor de pedir la idea y para amor de tu mai pez. So my brother people we are hustle, so making out I think I want to let you get a puzzle. I'm fucking the party you can get. I think I want you to get torn and look at it, stop it. Look at it, you make it go, stop it, stop it. People is about to get the do that, we can stop it. I think that I join your car.
The money make bigger dance. Money make it today sitting behind the ball head microphone. The money make it today is standing you really. The money make it today is sitting out there say, hey, for 5-6 hours. The money makes someone in the bank right now. Just everywhere. Money make bigger dance. Money make Team bands. I don't know. Team House? Team House?
T-Max.
Timas over there.
Yeah.
The money make Team bands and the writing bands around here. So the money make Team bands. All right. So let's say welcome back again to the Traffic Plus. Like we said, we're gonna be back, and we are back talking about the traffic. Now we have our police officer just posted everywhere in the traffic, more especially coming from the Kakata Highway. They are there. Gate 15 coming back to the Omega Junction at the back of the intersections, going back to Rela, Rela, no more things. Every day, you're going to find a jamming traffic at that spot, right, going back to the 72nd Junction. You got the police officer there regulating traffic, and go back to the SD Cooper Road, Boulevard Junction, going back to Tingo Village, Dupuro Junction right here, go back to town, Vangoma, and just everywhere you find police officer regulating traffic. And then what becomes of the taxi driver always finding herself in the traffic, always seeing people experiencing huge traffic, more especially tomorrow going to be hard. People are going to be moving from place to place, coming from work now. So sometimes running to a supermarket, going to the market, different locations. You find people just everywhere, because tomorrow you're going to see the street is going to be a little bit cool. You don't find too much people in the street. People are going to be at the graveside tomorrow, showing some love to their family members, a loved one who passed up. And that's the day actually dedicated Messiah Wednesday until the death, all right? Here. So
Yes.
that's the day actually dedicated second Wednesday in March. You're gonna find people at the graveside, just different locations, showing that love, cleaning up the graveside, and just everywhere. And this recently we experienced some issues when it comes to protests, when it comes to tragic, motor accidents, just everywhere. So we don't know the reasons or the cause, but sometimes it due to so many reasons. Sometimes over speeding, and sometimes people not paying attention, and sometimes the car you actually using, the vehicle you're using, not properly repaired. You want to find so many things happening in the traffic, right? So there's a reason sometimes you see they're gonna tell you before you put your car on the main road, you should see how best you can repair that car, more especially when it comes to the trucks. They always suffer from brake failures. That what happened recently to the Marshall Highway, where we experienced a Tesla going on a truck. I mean, a 16 tire truck. It was not easy. People lost their life. People were injured, and we should not be experiencing these kind of things. So there's a reason we're going to talk to our traffic analyst. He's going to talk to us about these issues, what's happening, what we're experiencing. Because I think these are people who actually know more about these things. They know why it's happening. They know why it caused or how it causing the particular reasons this thing happening. I don't know. Maybe uh, the transport ministry should do some regulations when it comes to putting regulations to the trucks to let's say when the truck should move because you're gonna find the trucks on the highway speeding up because they said this is highway. You're not find no speed breaker, so you're gonna see people speeding up on the highway, and it can be so risky. You know the RI road is so narrow. People coming from that, and you know the lane is actually falling from where it started from Total gas station and Connex
Yeah.
going to the EBK barrack. So when you reach the EBK barrack at the end, you're gonna see like a narrow lane going straight to Arai Highway. The certain part you're gonna experience falling. So at that point, when you see people speeding up and a taxi driver, sometimes you're gonna be scared. Like we on the road the other time, we saw a car coming, we had to jump off the road. It was not easy. Yeah, we experienced that and we see everything happening. So I don't know, some regulation need to be done, probably from the transport ministry in other areas. All right, guess you want to chip in on that?
Yes. Elijah, you are just said and then making mention about police, where they are deployed at the moment, and then making sure that there be a free flow of traffic. Like you said, the Omega Bell coming with the Park Big Junction, and then cutting across, taking the barrel, going to somewhere in the Nizo community, and then you coming on the Japan Freeway where we get the traffic light, and then you also see police there going as far as Semenko, you passing through Chikizu Factory, Bannersville, Keba. You know, you find the police there at the border stand because you get to observe that people coming from work at about this time, right? So you get the police there in making sure that the traffic be well regulated, you know, just for the free flow. And like I said the other day, one of the key reasons for which you see at times they will put the traffic light is that to help you know regulate the traffic. But yet instead there are some violators of the traffic light they would not take into consideration at all. The traffic light is there to direct me what I should do when I read to this particular space, you know.
Yeah.
But still you find people violating. If the traffic light is on red, you still see the
They'll
violating,
still
you know,
violate, yeah.
crossing the traffic light. Such an ad, you know, it is naturally in place, you know. It can also cause for violence because what happens is that when you start to violate the traffic light and then the police get you, you know, get you in the act,
Okay.
right? And then you see them going back and forth with the issue. I know the man will say, "Oh yeah, I just want to call. I already watching." You know, many a times you get the back routers. They'll be like, the traffic don't hold the backs. You have you heard that?
Yeah,
They said
no,
no traffic
no
for
traffic, so
yeah.
I mean just go.
no, yeah, no traffic for back.
Yeah.
You know, traffic can hold the car but not backs. You know, so that's bad. So some of these things for you know that could be your that you know for the fact that you respect the rule of law. You know, when they tell you do not pass here at about this time, you know, you should be giving away.
Should lie about it.
Yeah, you know, all that work can help to develop the country. You know, when we living by
But then
the
need to
rule.
go by
Yeah,
systems.
set the system, you know, to set the system. But the traffic routers, commonly called the keke guys,
Okay.
they also in that act. They don't want to abide by the by the rule and law that governs the traffic. But that's life. But one thing I can show to you is that what I can tell you is that you have to be very, very take time. Respect the traffic, respect the police. They will tell you say police get 1,000 charges against you. 1,000 charges. Even you get all of the documents, they will still come to tell you say no. For the fact that You won't get V mirror.
Oh, those ones they gonna be corrupt.
Yeah.
They're gonna be corrupt so now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But you still see them complaining. But that's life. Life has to move on. It will not be good at all time. At times it will come in different way. But always find a common ground to reconcile some of these things. Do not make the police to be your enemy. The police are not your enemy. They are not. They are not your enemy. Just find a common ground for some of these things. Oh, I'm sorry. But
Yeah,
you will
people
go
understand.
arguing with a man. And for God's sake, man, it could be you. You know what it takes to stand in the sun from morning to night. You're in the sun. You know what it takes? It only takes, that person with a calm heart. Yeah.
And so as you living at home, you don't even come out to work the rough way.
Yeah.
So you think so you come with that kind of frustration.
The frustration, the family problem there. Then you kind of, they move around and do their own problem there. The taxi drivers,
Everybody
just
bring their own problem.
just everywhere. But some of these things, we have to at times always find a room for reconciliation, to reconcile the issue, to avoid violence. If you observe what happened recently, like you made mention of,
Okay.
on the RI highway there around the Marshall and the road leading to the Roberts International Airport,
Yeah.
and then the road leading to Marshall. There's a road coming down. When you're coming from Marshall, we're coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I saw that accident, my brother. I was not actually myself, to be very honest. Yeah. The truck pick up that taxi, drag it and carry it down.
That's all on the truck.
Taxi was under the truck. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Some of these things will say that on the traffic plan we're talking about, we just want the traffic to be restricted. I don't know the transport ministry what they're doing when it comes to regulating the traffic. I think it will be necessary. They tow truck now, they have it to the truck.
They have it to do.
Yeah.
They should travel in the night.
In the night.
I think it'll be in the night.
In the night.
Yeah.
So see amount of lives. You have some people just attend their wedding in February. Yes.
Yeah.
In March now, they are nowhere to be seen though. But we like to say our condolences to the family. We know what it takes. We know the feelings. Some of you have mingled with over the time in the twinkle of an eye.
You lost
And,
them.
he lost them for no reasons. And if you've ever followed the story, that truck driver is saying,
Intoxicated?
yeah, he drank liquor,
Okay.
alcohol. You were in something, you were now, they were advising you. Your friends were advising you around, oh, man, stop. You're going to drive. But you see, they say only the food will not always take in advice. See them more lives, family heads. They have babies in the car.
Everybody was just in that kind of.
And at the moment, we're having just a survivor from that accident counting for six persons for no reasons. So I will always tell you, when you are driving, do not overspeed, because the life you save today could be yours, could be any of your family members. So see how you are putting the family in tears. But I show justice going to prevail. The doer of the act should be brought to book, and let some action be taken against him.
So
And then the transport ministry,
they should come in.
yeah,
They should come
they
in
should
because
ready come in.
to pose some restriction on these heavy duty trucks. Yeah, because you don't find a guy that roaming the street.
They just
in
running
the day.
around, running. And the problem about the heavy duty truck is not like the ordinary car, the taxi. Before that truck will break out of wire, they got to pump it.
Yeah.
They got to pump the guy or part of that truck within. They got to pump it before it start to hold break. They don't just hold break abruptly.
It will not make it.
No.
They kind of wait it.
They wait again. So you have to pump it before it starts to hold break. They don't just hold break abruptly like you find it taxi around like the bags. But see what happened. See what happens. That was very bad. And there should be some stand. The government should come in, most specifically the transport ministry. These are some of the things you are supposed to be seeing. Not just what they are facing road. The road get finished. One road get finished. They all road every time. You're just collecting. You're taking the road from one small space to another space. That's you're working. No, that's not the work. Try to regulate some of these things. The accidents around. Accidents just everywhere. There should be some regulations when it comes to the traffic. Why will you put, or better say you will install or a traffic light, and then you see people violating the traffic light? And many times it boils down because you not see police there to help. They assume the traffic light is there, but
more especially Gibran Freeway,
Yeah.
people say there's no traffic, so
There's no traffic.
I ain't going by the traffic light.
Yeah.
Let's go. You'll find the motorcyclists,
our roads they are
the traffic
very
riders
narrow.
always doing that.
Our roads are narrow, so we should take some of these things into consideration. So the police will have to be there at all times to help. See what happened recently. That incident. See what happened. Imagine if it could be your family. Your family, that particular person you have gotten used to over the time. In split seconds, their life has been taken away. And also, after that incident, people trying to see how bad they can get a truck, get a truck off, and then to see what's actually happening.
To remove a truck.
Yeah,
from the taxi, right?
Yeah, from the taxi. Can you imagine they get a 40 to hospital right around there? Right around there. But to come on the scene, it was not an easy thing. To come on the scene was not an easy thing. So we are everything. We are not timely. We are not timely. We always want to do our own will. We don't look at the emergency. It took the time. Right around there, Marshall.
People are on the trucks
People
at that time. If someone could live at that time, maybe probably gonna come on time, you remove that truck. I think people are gonna live.
Yes.
Yeah, people are gonna survive. People are gonna survive this. A full person, well, you'll be on that truck like this, squeezing you.
Yeah.
And,
it's screening you down. You seen your death. Hey, man.
You can't even breathe. That truck flooding.
It hurts my heart a whole lot, man. It really, really hurts my heart.
Yeah.
There should be some regulations put in place.
Yeah.
And for this we are discussing, it also happening at Diggsville. Every time I come, we talking at Diggsville end with that narrow road. You will see the truck driver there running, and at a certain point in time, even the people are even stoning the truck.
Yeah.
They were stoning the truck.
I don't know, but the transport ministry should come in.
They should come in
and put some regulations when it comes to the heavy duty trucks.
The heavy duty truck
around the city, just around the city. In a day, at least they should be doing a work in the night, because people, you're not expecting people are going to be losing a life every time.
The guys from Freeport, they got that, they having that continue.
Okay.
They continue.
They
stay 40 feet.
The 40 feet continue.
Whatever feet. You find a guy running in the day. Why? That should, it hurts. It very, very hurts a lot. But we say our condolences to the family. Who that God will help, because it is not an easy thing to overcome. Even though they never play on a Sunday. Can you imagine on a Sunday, then you as a family here hearing such news about your family, how it becomes? But let us work in unity to resolve some of these things. But that Diggsville end, that Diggsville rule, I'm saying it again, that Diggsville rule, I think the government will have to go and post.
And then always taking sand on the highway.
Yes.
They always taking sand from there. Always taking sand.
They can run on that road. They can run. They don't say they made a road just for them. They can run. No regulations. The speed breaker, they are not remaining. And at times, some of these speed breakers help to slow the speed of a car. I mean, we should know some of these things.
Yeah, gotta leave it at that and see how best we can connect with G. Ryan Somerville. They're in the traffic. You're gonna give us some updates pertaining to traffic. He's been there since this morning. He's gonna tell us exactly what is happening in the traffic. So let's see how best we can connect with G. Ryan Somerville, our correspondent from the traffic. All right. Also, we have Uriah. Uriah, is on the line. He's gonna be talking to us about the traffic, what's been happening in traffic since this morning. So let's say good afternoon to you, Uriah.
Good afternoon, Elijah. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to PH. How you doing this afternoon?
Yes, we are doing okay. What's up for you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, and I'm blessed God for the air I'm breathing this afternoon.
And I tell you, so certainly the air that you are breathing. It is on another Tuesday again. Good to be back on the traffic plugs. What do you have for us on the Tuesday edition?
Well, for the Tuesday edition of the traffic plus, let me say it's Saturday. Let me say our condolences to the bereaved family and people who lost their lives in a tragic accident
Yes.
on the Ralphie Highway. So the traffic plus today is for me, it's sad for me because to see other people's family here, going down, die in that kind of painful way, it hurts me a lot. So I want to say, for today's edition, for my end, I say it's sad for me.
Okay.
But however, life has to go on.
Yes, life has to move. We have to move, but
one of the reasons why it happened that way.
where are you presently?
Well, I'm currently posted at the Cali Junction, making my way to here at the junction. They don't want to be heading to the Ralphie Highway.
And
I'm currently in the traffic to Cali Junction right now.
how's the traffic been since this morning up to present?
Well, firstly, let me appeal on the Liberia National Police. So, they have been posted on the road from morning, to evening. Like here in a lot of reckless, put it, the police, they are actually going too many stress, stress from citizens, stress from the motorcyclists, or stress from the tested drivers, stress from private citizens. So, there are too many stress on the Liberia National Police. I'm going to commend them. They are there every morning and evening, making sure that we have a free flow of traffic. So they are posted here at the Cali Junction, because of safety. You can be pushing safety message, and then you are off the road. So I ask my passenger in the car so that I can back off the road so I can talk to you guys. So I'm off, currently posted to the pharmacy rec at the Cali Junction. So I appeal to them. I will come to be on the radio so I can talk to you because of safety.
Okay, that's the best thing to do. So the other day we talked about at the moment, if you was there, what happened? There are a lot of passengers around heading to Central Monrovia. We talk about how the drivers around the round town driver can they are not the over speed because they will get to understand that there are a lot of passengers, so they want to go and make quick trips. And in the quick trip, actually at times it may cause an accident. Are they take into consideration that they're not made or better to do a quick trip, or rather to ride with care, carrying your passengers to town? Have they been hearing to this message?
Yeah, so thank you, Kinesh. What we do, we are been, we are reading a lot of communication to the transport ministry. We are reading communication to the Liberia National Police so that there should be workshop for drivers in Monrovia and its environment. To enable us to, because there are some let me admit to you that there are some drivers. Actually, there are some people that didn't go to driving school.
Yeah.
Some of them they were just privileged. One of the brothers their car is going to go in the backyard and teach me.
You're gonna fee.
Yeah. So somehow we are not cognizant of the rules on the road. We don't observe the crosswalk, the traffic light, when to stop, when not to stop, when to speed, when not to speed, where to what. So there are so many rules on the road, but the transport ministry are very lagging on our communication. We are appealing to them. We are the one asking for the workshop. If there's no funding that they inform us, we gather ourselves and make one available so they can help us. And somehow down. So for us, for our end, to me, in a capacity at the Secretary General of the Duku Road Driver Association. For my association, we have been purchasing and we have been happy. The transport community in terms of safety message for all of our members. Or the time we have a regular meeting on every Sunday. So during our meeting, I use that opportunity to speak to our drivers. So that they don't mind too many passengers on the road. Don't mind that you see passengers So you want one place, so you want to, you want to make all of the money. I usually say to my police that anything you do, whether you don't run, anything that God get for you that day, you will get it. Nothing more that you will get. So it's always putting enough that we observe the rules of the road, let observe safety, safety first, safety last. You are carrying other people's family here, even yourself, you are here on family. So the way you will drive on the road, it shouldn't be in danger of the life of the other people that you are carrying, and even to yourself. So that message I'm not going across. Most especially for my association aim.
Okay. So Uriah, how is the ticketing issue right now when it comes to the special task force police officer we've been talking about this few days?
Yes, so we did follow up, but we were told that the Inspector General of the Labrador National Police now in country,
Okay.
he's out of the country, so we are waiting for his arrival. When it comes to the country, we actually set out a date to meet the Police Inspector General. So, like you said, directly, Elijah, we have been observing since Monday. We are seeing smaller police or car, with the description on it that says special traffic enforcement. They came up, it was something like, so, it came up that I was surprised that we saw them on the street lighting, the entire street of Monrovia, some of them in the community rules, so what that mission, that I encountered one of them said that they are on the road to carry on the traffic, the traffic enforcement. So as they want to enforcement, and some of them said to me that they are carrying on getting rid of defective vehicles on the road, to encourage drivers to follow the rules of the road. So when they got there to me, Elijah and Guinness, I then laughed, everything got down to the workshop. So some of my police, some of us that don't have, the idea, of the rules. So you just bump.
Okay. Yeah, I think Uriah need to get back to us.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that.
So Uriah Somerville is our
Yeah.
contact person there in the traffic. He was just giving us some updates on how the traffic is like at the moment and looking at some of the ills within the traffic. So I hope we can get him back on the line. Uriah Somerville.
Okay,
Yeah,
Uriah is back. Uriah is back. Yeah, Uriah. Just go ahead. Yeah,
yeah,
go
go
ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead.
So like I was saying, so the Labrador National Police, they just bumped us on Monday morning. What was there? We saw smaller police cars with a destination on the special traffic enforcement. So like I encountered some of them, and we checked out, everything brought down to them, over the washer. And I said to the other guy that was in the other car, I told him, I said, if you have this washer for us, because I make it clear that some of us, some of us we need to driving school. We just some of our police other car and just teach us behind her. We went to the transport ministry. We just get that's some of the kind of function of the transport ministry. You don't just issue lesson to somebody there. But I let me take on the problem with like some of us that wow lesson we didn't go through the driving test. Some of our police the other guy where he are in the room. When we enter the room, the transport ministry where they have all the traffic signs. So when they show up before they stand in the brother get out there,
Oh my God.
yeah, so I think another one, then I get out there, so I just told the brother, I say, in the chapter, I told him, I say, why you going to do all of it to work together? Because they know how to do it. They have to train brother to enforcement. It shouldn't be about enforcement, it should be about the education, so that the drivers in the city can know how they are driving on the road. So I told him, I say, if the washer, it scares you, we will make big part of our drivers in the city, even in the city, to attend a washer. After that washer, there will be certificate given, along with a person of a car. So in case that you don't see electric or commercial car that you see on the traffic, well, you go that certificate, mean that they don't go through that washer. So if you put that person for some of us, we are legal, we don't have an issue, we will allow you and deal with the person under the law. So here I will sit there and we turn a little on the left. But all of a sudden, there's no high when I went to the police headquarters our school that the artists are in country. So we are waiting for your bar, but we are still seeing the presence of that smaller cars in the traffic. What they are doing for us, I said it clearly last time, we are not against any enforcement when it comes to traffic in this country. The traffic driver in this country, we are very, very, very loyal body. We are not violent people. We are educated people. We know the law and we respect the law. And any grievance we want to channel it through the law. So we are seeing the Labrador with a smaller car. What they are doing, we are against getting multiple tickets. You know, if you might imagine
so now the police are just now in the country, and you guys are actually waiting on him, and the special task will actually offering tickets to taxi drivers. So the ultimatum time gonna start as soon as the RJ return to country, or what?
come again.
I mean, like you mentioned, the RJ is not in contract, so you guys are waiting on him to present your plot, all right, as a driver. So I mean, the ticket gonna be paused as soon as it return to country, and then it starts the ultimate time for the ticket.
The traffic got lost, and you know, I'm going to be correct. You know, at one person, even though I'm a leader of a whole association, but for me, I love to learn. You know, maybe there are other, staff, traffic officers listening to the show. So I'm going to be corrected that once you when you issue a ticket,
Okay.
the last one of that ticket is 3 days. So the ticket that have been issued while the RG is out of the country, I think the last one of that ticket is still, the 3 days. So it means all the guys that are there that receive the ticket, they have to pay. They have to pay. So all the tickets that they are keep issuing me, you have to pay. When the RG enter the country. So like I said to them, the last time on the radio, we are not against any enforcement. Instead of in the country, we are being lawyer body. We are against the National Police with the circumstance or traffic enforcement. We are against giving taxi driver multiple tickets. If you might imagine something larger than you start the traffic violation and the ticket of the National Police the issue we have all of the traffic violation on it. So what the essence of giving somebody multiple tickets? Like I share with you the other day, you saw it. The tickets in your WhatsApp. Yeah. So you see, they get the guy that said the guy, like for instance, when the short video will be right behind you. If they see your car, if you change it, you will put a single there on. These are things that will welcome. It's welcoming that we need to do. When you change lane, you inform the other guys that are behind you. It's good. But if you find out, if you say that that's a traffic violation, I think it's clear enough that you get even one single ticket, just let one man and all the men charges, and then you educate the men. I think everybody will be educated to come and do the thing that they for different planet. So what the guys are doing, when they start doing, when they tend to put a single line on, when the single line is not coming on, they issue your first line out. They put your step on your brake. When the brake is not coming on, they issue another ticket.
Okay.
They say we saw you, you changed, you up on the single on, all those kind of things. So like I show you the other day, they are giving multiple tickets. Where you have all the kind of struggling economy, you give one person 3 tickets the same day, 13 hours same day. Where you expect our brother to take that money from? And the car is not for the men. The men or driving the car for somebody, you have to maybe get gas and do the service to the car. So we have to forget the service, I don't know on what instruction those guys they are acting on. And like I said, we know the law. We don't see us in there. You just see us somebody who we are figure-headed people. We know the law. The traffic ticket has all of the violation on it. So if the thing are commit multiple traffic offense, can I list all my offense on the one ticket and get them inside and go to pay to LRA. And so the guys, I don't know what instruction. They are actually working.
So, Uriah, if we continue to see this happening in the traffic, so what's going to happen to a taxi driver going to town? What's going to happen to them?
So right now, like I said, Elijah, we are disabled people, the taxi driver, we are disabled people, and we are concerned about the day-to-day movement of our customers. So we are feeling that the experience they are going through. Right now, because since the no-go zone restriction of the motorcycle, and we feel that pain. So we don't want to, at this crucial point, where we have our customer, they are going through a lot of constraints to get to work. to the drug business places. And, we don't want to carry on such action. That's why I said to you, we are patiently waiting on the arrival of the police inspector general. Me with him, I know I was a member of the inspector general is a listening IG. And, anytime you go to him, he's willing to listen to you. He's willing to hear you. And he always willing to listen to your recommendations. So I believe in his work. And I believe that he will listen to our prayer. I think he will call, the guys, that on the street that carry on such act. I don't know whether they are acting on it, instruction or instruction from someone else. That's the answer we want for the IG. So we are waiting patiently. We don't want to see the back off. Usually I want to put there, we don't avoid the traffic. What we do, we just silent protest. Everybody just park their car and you see people there wasting all the street and find out wasting. So at this crucial point, we have feelings for our passengers. We'll not do that to them. We'll wait until the IG arrive in the country. Then the leadership we'll move to Central and have a meeting with him. And we're still happening in the traffic. I think we're listening to us. So we are now in the street right now. Then all of my guys are listening. We're now in the street right now. We remain calm and we remain committed to carrying our customers to their various workplaces, to their various business places. Now in the street right now to the IG come out to the country.
So, Uriah, let's say this. If the transit driver concern is not met, like the motorcyclists right now, because we listen to one of the Senator Darius Didons are talking about there should be rules and regulations in the traffic. So I guess maybe they want to start with you guys too. Like they started with the motorcyclists, more especially when it's talking about issues of working on your car effectively. So if a concern is not met, what's going to happen? Are we going to see you guys again protesting like the motorcyclists? What's going to happen? Because if the thing's going to continue to happen, we're going to see happening to you guys.
Yeah, so like I don't want you to say like the motorcyclists go,
No, the motorcyclists, the reason I mentioned them because they stay sending a plot to the Liberia National Police. So they have not yet met with that concern. So if I'm putting you in a shoe now, when it happened to you as a taxi driver.
Yeah, so like I said previously, we are not about it. Look, we don't know that the taxi driver to show some some of our testimony that there have been laws in the country that no taxi should pass the front of the executive mansion. And after traffic police officers are listening to the show, and I hear the point. Yeah, maybe they can see us passing to the mansion. Somehow we respect law in this country. If the area is restricted, we're about that particular law. You don't see any testing, crying, the street right on the executive mansion. That's a law set. So we respect law in the country. So what do we want to do, like I said, we're not against any law that will be beneficial to us in the life of all people that will be carried.
Okay.
What we are against is the recent act of the Liberia National Police that we see on the traffic.
You're talking about the special task force?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we have a meeting with the RG and our plans are not met, somehow, our protest by is silent and powerful.
Okay.
And right now, I think if we go on a street, it means that the RG will have to face the full wheel of the Liberian people.
So I'm never going to take the street.
Okay.
Okay, you are.
Okay.
Now find out why you are vote take leave of you.
Yeah, so in conclusion, go and leave the land. But let me speak directly to the Toronto Driver Association. I think there should be laws, in the country larger to emit. No guys should be given time that will be able to fly the street. Like they can get them from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. They do all of that stuff they want to do, carry all the goods they want to get anywhere. At 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Any truck or any that truck can continue. But we see there on the street after 5 o'clock. Any truck you see, just issue that I think we need to reach that point. We can't have our citizens dying that kind of take away this country. It's very wrong.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, it's very small way, small car. You just see that for the people continue over here.
Yeah.
You know, and see them in the time they continue, all the people that get that time.
Yeah, anything can drop.
Yeah, that's their own, but I focus to go ahead now. Whether that is in red and when I continue to sell, when I tell you that, for God's sake, we can't have our dying like this. You know, it's so painful. Like, I also want to bring it down straight for the National Police Road. If you go brushing today, if you go for Central Member Elijah, it's just over there where all the police, they're going to say, everybody is. You go see one street, bro, and get it. You'll see about 10 police officers up on the place.
Just there.
I think I focus should be focused on divert to the highway to focus point. You know, they concern them over there. You know, they give us time frame for that way. So they want to work both day and night. You know, so instead of waiting to get a street, street, in fact, they don't want to go where, taking money for taxi job. I just feel like they just deploy all of me on how to regulate, the woman or God that carry the drug to the drug side.
Okay, you are. Thank you so kindly for the update. That hold you there. That hold you there. We say many thanks to you for the update there in the traffic. So Uriah Somerville is our contact person there in the traffic. He was giving us update as it relates to the traffic. So let's see how best we can now link up with our traffic analyst. That's Emmanuel Towe. Emmanuel Towe is our traffic analyst here. Very shortly, we're going to be linking up with Emmanuel. Okay, I think we're having Emmanuel Towe already on the line. It is good having you again. How are you? Are you there? Okay. How you doing? Okay, Emmanuel. How you been keeping? That was since last Tuesday we talked to you, and then we are yet again, and then we deem it necessary to call you for you to give us updates as it relates to the traffic. What do you have for us on the Tuesday edition, Emmanuel?
Let me give thanks and a word of appreciation to you all to have me online today. I have three elements concerning about the causes of accident.
Okay.
The first thing is that for the clarity of your doubt, we want to deal with
three what?
3E.
Oh, 3 kids. Okay, go ahead.
The first thing has to do with driving education. Driving education to be specific. A driver must obtain the education about how to drive a vehicle. One, a driver while beyond the steering should not drink. A driver should not be drunk and drive. A driver also should not have a music playing along with him. A driver must observe an intersection. Hospital to school zone. However, reaching to the school zone, you have to drive 3 miles per hour. Hospital to 10 miles per hour. Because at the hospital, the GSP, people are crossing the road. And we have about 6 people there. So, the traffic will be very attentive. All the CE, and government was there. And government was there. The sign of the road, reaching to a bridge, you will be notified. Do not take over. Reaching to a curb,
You must have control over your speed. Do not overtake. Climbing a hill, you don't know that climbing a hill also, but do not overtake. If you get all the education, you will understand the driving. A driver must know where to turn and where to park. The second one is engineering.
Hmm.
The engineering went along with it. The public minister must be able to carry on maintenance of the road, every aspect, nationally, of Republic of Liberia. So, the public minister must be able to cover the pothole because the driver will see reaching to a pothole, slow down, move inside. There's nothing about touching a pothole. So if the driver decides to touch the pothole, what happens? You move on opposite lane and accident occurs. So hold the engineering by not carrying maintenance of the road. Two, the sign. The people should tell the driver when to speed up, how to speed up, when to speed up. That is getting it clear.
Yeah.
So that they can be run 45 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour. You can give them an education. You can put the stand of bridges, hill, curve. If they do that, it will minimize accident. The third one is the law enforcement. For example, a driver should not carry two passengers at the front. The junior officers on the road arrest the driver. The president of today, Honorable Joseph Yuma Baka, engine will call, said of my interest. You policeman, if you don't release that car, you find yourself to be blamed. That one. Two, all the trucks that you see in Liberia, they are being registered by all the DB police group. So when truck break down, you try to do it right, they will call you to Central. For one fact, when truck break down, the rule say from 6 to 6, they should go and cool.
Hmm.
And if you can't go cool, that's all we have responsible. So the law enforcement is absolutely weak. It's not empowering police on the street.
When it comes to the traffic.
Policemen on the road, they're afraid to come down heavy on the vehicles. Find it very hard. So these are the key of
Okay.
the causes of accident.
Okay. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Just before we take leave of you, let's talk a bit about the recent accident that occurred around the Marshall Highway. I guess better stay you hear about that accident, better stay you witness it as well. You care to talk about that a bit? Yeah.
The accident that happened, we call it, it's called that as fast way.
What swear?
Because we have 5 types of accidents in the real life.
5 type of accidents.
Yeah.
You see how we call it recent accident?
Yeah, the recent accident.
How do we call it?
Fast way.
Southwest.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because the truck came from our area, then they occurred to move Marshall. And then the TX traveled from the direction of Moserado, coming down with the Marshall Road to climb on the RRT road. He again climbing a little hill. So the truck driver came with speed he never observed the intersection
Hmm.
when he's supposed to drive 35 miles per hour. So he just bent the car with speed. At that time, the small taxi was climbing a hill. So when the taxi saw the man, he decided to dodge the man. So the man just moved quickly to the door of the one taxi and picked it up and shot it in the ditch.
Hmm.
So what happened?
Okay. So
The man asked him,
okay.
his behavior, and then he lost the name.
Hmm.
Because that is how we want to have
Okay.
which is 10.4, charge him 10.22, divided refusing to move on your name.
So why is that 10.22,
10.4.
10.4? What are you talking about?
What about 10.2?
Okay.
The material damage, property damage also, where the life of the people as a whole.
Okay, Emmanuel, thank you so kindly. Just before we take leave of you, what's your final word? Is there anything you want to make mention of that we did not ask you?
Never explained in detail about the type of accidents and then the measure to put in place that will prevent the accident.
Okay, Emmanuel, we hope that on Thursday again we'll be here and you're going to explain more to all when it comes to the accidents. What are some of the way forwards? How can we try to minimize the accidents in Liberia and just other parts of the world? You know, there's an education that you are providing for us and the drivers as well, you know, and for the public, what they are all to do. So we say thank you so kindly, Emmanuel. On Thursday we'll be here again, and then we're going to call you just right on the dial, 96.1 Truth FM. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
The rest of Liberia world.
Okay, thank you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel Tour is our traffic analyst there, giving us,
Yeah, you know, it was a sad sweat. You
sad
know, there are
sweat.
5 type of accidents, and you
Yeah.
mentioned that particular accident is a sad sweat.
Yeah.
Meaning the man come in the car, he not need to be running, and then he pick the man up,
Pick
send
the
the
man
man to the
up
ditch.
to the
Right.
ditch.
So
Other-
you mentioned 10.4, 10.22 because it destroy property and life. You know, so at least we're learning.
Yeah, we are learning,
our
you know.
best here.
Yes. Indeed.
Yeah.
And it actually shows that we are actually talking about traffic.
Yeah, the traffic.
Yeah, indeed. We are into the traffic. We are into it now.
The traffic is traffic.
We
is
learn some of
traffic.
these things. So you drivers, the taxi drivers, the keke, the the bag riders, you listen to some of these things. Right?
Yeah.
What you are out to do when you maybe let's say for instance you're riding to where to hospital, right?
Yeah,
should
hospital
be-
zone.
At a certain speed, you know, you cannot be riding the hospital zone, you know, or school zone, then you running.
Yeah.
You have to take your time because anytime so anybody can cross. So you have to take your time. So thanks again, Emmanuel Twer, or traffic analyst there on the Tuesday edition,
Yeah.
Traffic Plus. Yes.
So we got 15 minutes already shut down 5, and we gonna talk to the motorcycle intra-cycle president. From the Supreme Motorcycle Intra-Cycle president. In person of Chokon Gray gonna be here, and he already in studio. So we're gonna take the break. As soon as we come back on the transition to Studio 2, we'll talk to Chokon here on the Traffic Plus.
Joe Cody.
And I tell you, so certainly Money Make Big How to Dance, Money Make T Max, Ryan Bands.
Tima Benzo.
Yeah, you know.
Tima Benzo.
Yes, that's the power. That's the power of the money.
Yeah.
We'd like to say hats up to our guys. For all those of you that follow you online, we'd like to say many thanks to you for burning your data on us. Yes, because it is about the traffic now. So, like Elijah said, very shortly we'll be staying into Studio 2 where we're already getting signal
Yeah.
that our guests are already in studio. So, no time. Let's go to Studio 2
Okay.
and then to say welcome to
Yeah.
the traffic plugs. You getting us? How are you?
Well, I'm okay. I want to say thanks to you for this invite. Thanks to the CEO, Mr. Ability, and the entire team. I mean, for doing a wonderful job, making sure that people are entertained, informed, and educated. Thank you.
All right. So let's go into this. Yesterday we saw a massive protest from the motorcyclists. I mean, I don't know what John motorcyclists are from the Supreme. So just bring up the speed.
Yeah. So before you proceed, just go about introducing yourself, your name, so the public will know, please.
So again, by way of introduction, my name is Chukun Gregino Gray. I'm popularly called Yellow Machine. I'm the president of Supreme Motorcycle Transport Union of Liberia. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chokon.
Yeah.
Chokon Gray. Alas, Yellow Machine.
Yellow Machine. Why you get that name for Yellow
What I
Machine?
thinking about Yellow Machine?
Well, due to the kind of work I do, and when I was riding by, the bar was up already on very, very, very old, and, and so there are a lot of different attributes associated with that name. Motorcyclists see the work I do in the coming Yellow Machine because I always making sure that things happen.
Yellow Machine very, very strong. You
Yeah.
think that could be one of the reasons?
Yeah, very strong.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into it.
That's good. Yeah, like I said, yesterday we experienced a massive protest from the motorcycle and tricycle. I don't know if from the Supreme or John motorcyclists, so I want you to dive into that quickly.
So we had a protest on yesterday. Like we promised that every morning we are going to be out, asking the government to kindly lift up the restriction on our people's movement, release our people back that were illegally arrested, and also asking the government for justice to be shared to our comrade, our friend that got killed at the slavery in there due to too many checkpoints and the police constant harassment of our people. And so we staged a protest like we promised that every morning we are going to be out, and we were out on yesterday. So we're the one who organized our people to go to our different diplomatic missions here in Liberia and meet at the legislature. And we finally ended our activities at the U.S. Embassy on Benson Street.
And what has been the result? So you guys got involved into the whole protest issue.
So some of the results that I'm getting is the police has agreed to free the over 2,000 bags that were arrested just in a short period of time. It is our understanding that these bags were arrested illegally. We believe that crimes are not transferable, and the police justification they gave that some of our friends went and took the law in their hand and went to steal. I know they destroy police, destroy checkpoints. And so because of few people action, they started arresting our members back. And so part of our demand is to ask the government to release our people's back. And they have agreed to release their back. I think that come two on our demands. What I've not been giving attention to is the issue about lifting the ban. And then and I've got the ban is the main one. When the ban is lifted, I mean, everyone else can now have access to the road, including bike riders, passengers, students. I mean, because this is causing embarrassment for everybody. And so we are asking the government to lift up the ban and also make sure that our friend that got killed, Emmanuel Chokompajibo, get justice. Because many times when motorcyclists are involved with accident, sometimes people without investigation, how they looking, how they looking, they can come on. So you preempt, including some of the people that's supposed to be investigating or the police officers. So we believe Emmanuel case should be a special case. Emmanuel case going forward, we are going to make sure that our people get justice. I mean, let the investigation go on. People should not just see motorcycle involved with accident and just conclude that. And that happened because of somebody being reckless,
Are you guys spending your protest in seeking justice for the late Emmanuel?
Yes, we are. Like I said, we have 3 different items on our petition. And one has to do with lifting of the ban. 2, releasing our people's back. And 3, for Emmanuel to receive justice. Not just Emmanuel, because there are a lot of motorcyclists that have been harmed by police officers. You see them in the street holding sticks in their hand, knocking it on. Our young brothers here are ill. They are some maybe 4th class or 3rd class citizens. And so it is not just Emmanuel. Emmanuel died. Emmanuel died because of too many checkpoints. The Emmanuel informed we police control their own what they consider regulation. I think that should not be that way.
Was it because you were violating the traffic law?
Before that incident, normally the police officers, they got checkpoints everywhere. Even if you go St. John Monrovia, you see checkpoint, you go Kerry Street, you see checkpoint. You just have proliferation of checkpoints everywhere in the name of inspecting motorcycle who are not registered. For cars, what we have seen, we see people doing inspection periodically. Maybe after 3 months, you see the Ministry of Transport people in the street inspecting, vehicles. But since the motorcycle registration started, people registering their car, you still find police officers all in the street with a whole lot of checkpoints. Continual inspection. And many of the time, when they even stop our people and they inspect their document, you won't leave free. You definitely pay some money when you leave. And sometimes motorcycle, you got a bag where you and your family surviving on. Time is so important to you because 10 o'clock you have to leave the street. And then somebody, one policeman saying for you, man, even though your document correct, but you gotta give me 500. You just give it to him and move for him for him because you got responsibility on you. So some of our friends who took the action, yes, we condemn them, but that did not just start on that day. They just told me that they are been, encountering, over and over and over and over. And the last one got angry, when our colleague died and they got angry and went and took the law in their hand, that which was wrong. But there's something that the police do all of the time. Even the passengers, some of the very people that use cars, they see police behaving in the street as if they are not legally in the street. They behave like nobody's seeing them.
Okay, so over the time, we have seen the clash between the police and now the cyclist. Who's actually in the wrong? Who's doing the wrong thing? It is the police or better still the cyclist?
And so what I will say to you is that you see, public perception it is something that is very affecting us. Many people believe that motorcyclists are violent. Many people believe that motorcyclists don't follow rules or they don't follow law. To the extent that immediately somebody hear about accident, without investigation, they will just conclude that I'm a motorcycle man attitude. And sometimes even the very police officer, you will find 2 motorcycles will make accident, they will clash. They will fall down flat on the ground. When you see a police officer on that scene, the first thing you want for the 2 motorbikes to have it arrested and put it on chin. No. So when you present a picture like you only after the money and not the human life, and then a police officer that you be serving as table robbery judge to investigate the case, and we start making a statement, a concluding statement, even though the case are not being investigated, a concluding statement that these guys are reckless and the rest of them, what happens? You already undermine the investigation. So that may feel it's insecure, right? So now, when you give the young people that kind of impression that the police or the law will not be the one to solve your problem, they give them another alternative, which is wrong. Nobody should take the law in the hand. But the police should be independent, right? Do the investigation. When they may fall, they say life and property. That is your responsibility to protect. So why are you running after the men and leaving the men laying down on the ground? So these are things that happens. So at the end of the day, when you give the young people the kind of perception that don't waste your time, going to the police station is a waste, you put the whole country at risk. Then what happened? The men will not want to wait for traffic light. They better believe that if by delaying the way for the traffic, they won't put it over the you come from between the car and just take a key. Whether his document correct or not, you will pay money. So when you create that kind of environment,
And that was the warning given to you guys for you guys to get your full documents. And then when you have in your document, it gave you you get a pathway to go to town in Central Monrovia. You'll be able to like run in Central Monrovia, right?
yeah, not just to run. We had a meeting with the Inspector General of Police. He told us plain blank that, gentlemen, this is for your own safety. If you are even caught in violation, because we made your argument about the driver lesson, right? You follow our exchanges. We said, what the essence of all riding motorbike and be obtaining driver lesson? The police director said, the same method that is applied to car owners, that when you are caught in violation, your driver lesson will be seized, you'll be given ticket, and you take away your motorbike, and you raise that money that you have been given as a ticket or maybe as a fine, and pay in government cover. After it been paid, you come back and receive your lesson. All the conversation we had, it was all zero. When our people are caught in violation, the police will seize their lesson, turn around and seize the motorbike that they're supposed to use to go and pay the fine. In fact, the tickets they don't even give it to us. That police officer prefer, put in your bag, you give it 1,000 or 500, and then he just tell you walk away. So, for example, if they make vow, they will conversation how with the police director and say, did it 10.5, you know the traffic, and you know the different fines that they got on the ticket, right? Put 10.5 or 0.5 this, that, it means you break the traffic law, you don't wait for the real law, you know. He start to get educated. But legally, he should be giving the fine. But guess what? You're not going to waste your time. That ticket bonus in a pocket probably for a car. Because and they are made now to like they are not you don't find police officer going after cars, you know, nowadays. Right? Because you have one big car in parking, the next thing blowing one behind. So all those hell they jump about here now. Your document they ain't wasting their time on cars anymore.
So that's because you guys make more money.
No, because we are going to give money.
Or you guys are going to give money.
Right? Because you arrest my back, I got like maybe 7 or 8 hours to raise probably my susu money, my food money, maybe my kid school fees. Right? Now, I will not want put him at home and motorbike 2-3 hours waiting for him. He gotta go direct traffic, then you running behind that. So all those hell like man connection I beg you, let me get even if the man but document correct, right? To just lead that hell that I beg you. I won't go also. So he just won't move for it from you to get because time is not in his favor.
Time is money.
Time is money, right? So now they see there as a clear opportunity now for them to get money. They don't arrest car anymore, ever chasing motorbike now. You even bring PSU officer like you show up for riot police, like you show up for rioting.
Yeah.
You now go see a time behind riot again.
Sure about that?
And motorbike. But take your camera in the street. Take out the brothers there and not even had it again before police will ban it. Huh?
They are complaining, talking about they are not arresting.
Hey, how many tests you have read 2 tests and learning all the simply?
It will cause traffic.
It will cause traffic now. So no need to make me waste the time to come run behind traffic. Or for example, you see one heavy coach truck coming.
Yeah.
You know when you park a coach truck, well, you know how many traffic is going to cause. Put out blowing one day. I mean, I call it long matter short. They make it every farm over and park it right over there. Even in a far, too far right there. That one get put a susu or maybe send something. The thing is that we really want to pay to avoid embarrassment, chief. Okay. Some of the bags that we ride are not our own.
So let's get to this one. Some of the bags you guys ride, they are not your own. Better still, you guys will take it for run and pay.
Yes.
And, you know, just to keep the hustle going because the country we're in now, you got to keep your hand on something.
Sure.
So just before the protest on yesterday, you guys said that when President Bouaka is telling you guys that you don't want you guys to run to Central Monrovia or better still other parts of the world, it means that he's having a job for you guys.
Definitely.
So you guys are going to the Capitol building to get your plot. What was the outcome of that?
And so we agreed to take our different CVs to the legislature for the government to provide jobs for us because if you telling me that don't ride motorbike, I mean you got a better option for me. I mean it's part of government responsibility to provide jobs for us. There's not a favor. You and I know that by law, government should provide jobs for a citizen. Government should provide the enabling environment. So now, send the job opportunities down there. That with the government is a complaint that they have challenges with the how you call it thing, withdraw. You say, I mean, they too have the war a failing challenge. Send the how you call it thing, the departure. You say other challenges that I may not mention right now. The government is a challenge. So for the government to come and say, oh, you don't run motorbike, because that's what I imply. Right, you have over 200,000 young people who survive on motorbike for their livelihood. Right? To make matter worse, you collected their money and say you pay tax. So you can use it to face them on the road you can ride on. So you can ride on the main road. The police are there. Or when you register your motorbike, you have access to the road. Alipo will be able to locate you, you get lesson play, you can be decent, I travel to other countries, I saw all of these things. If you say that that's an existing contract we have with government, we need to pay you money so you can go buy big cars and then we go sit down in the community. We register our bike to have access to the road. Now, after passing through all the different requirements, and then you say because of few people action, all they all go sit down home. Maybe you got a job for all chief. Because you are said repeatedly over and over like it is for our own safety. That's the justification the government giving for our own safety. So you can't be talking about my safety when I'm not getting food to my house. So what kind of safety? Because the safety should start from my stomach. So I can't be hungry. You put me in a class when you say, my man, when you read the traffic light, you must do the one, you must do the one. Like, who wanna take that? That means one listen to that thing. When I get my son to the hall, I want to go to school, he get school fee. I get my girl to the hall, I about to send food money to. You can't tell me say that safety being I keep you hungry. I mean, don't want to listen to that. So government can be reneging on their responsibility and shift it on. They put the other king in the first studio. He said children are going to be provided for motorcyclists. He said that on all the radio station. They are about to tell them to register because we want to have the database. Those are registered.
But you know, maybe probably the ban is one of the changes.
Yeah. You say you don't provide training.
To me, when he actually mentioned, he said,
I think
maybe the ban is one of the changes.
So the ban the changes.
I think I started to attend some of these trainings around.
The government not provide a single training. They just collect our money. Look, sometimes when we say that people get like they begin to get into frisky. No, it's not that. Look, to say motorcycle are not trained is part of government responsibility to do that. The first thing the government feel, how do you sell lesson play to people that you sell in Billabong market? Look, I may not be educated like other people that have PhD and the rest of them. But drivers, people who attend driver lessons should be driver.
Okay.
That's it. You go there, they get everything ready on black and white. But guess what they can do? Even your eyesight should be tested before you get driver lesson.
Sure.
But guess what? The government because I think there is the government original plan for motorcycle not to ride on the road. That's why they took that's why they took the decision. Because we argue here. Now what's the essence of getting driver lesson? When the person is not trained, even the federal government acknowledge that we not trained, we know the traffic law. They have said that repeatedly. Then the same government take lesson play, driver lesson, and send it solely to offer for the father you. You used to go to travel ministry, and you see the CR play you saw them controlling any training. Not a single, not even your about test to do what agency clear.
They were just concerned about getting the money.
They were just about getting good money for us. Now if they getting the money for us now, we all get it driver, just about get it because government qualify us to travel now. Just about giving us driver lesson.
You get driver lesson for your own bag.
Your own motorbike, right? So now you get all the driver lesson now. Then you say, so you are just contradicting yourself. Oh. The guys are not trained, but then you say driver lesson to us. Which clearly means we are driver qualified by the Republic of Labrador.
Probably the government will upgrade now to maybe they bring in some Tesla around.
I will wait for a job, and that job we get it.
You'll get it.
No, we get that job. No, but the government got better option for that. When they stop here for right.
Why you guys always want to go to town? You can use the other roads, maybe the Fenner, the highway, community roads, the freeway. Why you want to go to town?
So, you see, every community got their own radar, right? Yeah. Chief, you're probably if you are living somewhere around the Tubo Road Bill here, over there are certain radar you may not know their name, but one or the other you know them by face because we talk about safety here.
Okay.
Obviously, you're not getting so many strange that you are not seeing in that environment, right? Most of the radar you find around the Tubo Road Bill, right? You may not know them by name, but you are open with either they look, you might have seen them 1 or 2 times. You feel comfortable riding with them. Other than so many, a street person, yeah, you're looking for a bar, but you'll not be comfortable with because your safety comes first. Now, people who register their back, they took a high risk. You took 3,000, you buy one motor bar. The bar is already expensive. You took extra 300 US, you register the back with the hope that when I ride in town, I'll be I said 300 US for each bag for registration, including insurance, driver lesson, business registration. I mean, all of that. My man, your bag can be writing all leaking for A. Government will demand you to pay that money that the money we're talking about. So, well, government, even the LRA boss said that for the first time in the rest of Labrador, the LRA was able to raise the highest revenue in a short period of time because we're paying our taxes, they were demanding all to pay. So, you collected our money and you want dump us. You giving us driver lessons. You already made us driver now. So for all now, we know we get qualification now. Hey man, that won't buy that also, right? That also because the government already upgraded all from motorball men now to driver now because they give us driver lesson.
Seasoned driver.
Yeah, we are seasoned driver, very experienced. Right? Now, to make matter worse, you told every one of us, we had a lot of meetings as leaders of the motorcyclists. You made the whole world to understand that there's a need, that you are going to train people, you will read donors. I mean, the promises were too large to the extent that some of our friends that don't have money, they had to go credit to register their back. Now, those of our friends who are riding in St. John Moraville, you know why they took that race? They took that way with the intention that the first group of people that are going to be trained, or if the government is going to provide training, they are going to be the first group of people to be trained. Because they do want to be, transformed, right? They want to be trained. Now, you take your money, you register your back. You already know that you have already got the assurance that you ride in town when you pay that money. So you know, no matter how long it takes, you raise the money, right? Because you ride in town now, you get Stella Marie. There are people who bars are fully registered, right? So they will have access to the ministry. Now you took the race because you have Stella Marie. In fact, the basic ministry, land ministry, different institution, the economic hub of the country is in St. John Moraville. So you take that race, you know you get that money. Right? Then you finish taking the race. You register your back. Even though the government say part of the money that you pay will provide training for you. That training waiting for you, can't. While waiting for the training, they want some money because they want one man die, the police man won't catch the Moraville man. And the Moraville man die from chore, did that, they want some money, you can't say, man, you have bono, everybody Moraville, chairman, no, you're entering the street again. When you say robbery, they will say you root. That's robbery. I can't be held liable for all action. Besides that, we have an existing contract with government. They're not a favor thing to say, oh, government doing one favor for the round. No. It's not favor. There is an existing contract that we have with government that be full compliant as a road user. So man, I can say, oh, but if besides that, you're not going to be registered about no. Our bar going to be registered. And when we register our bar, meaning we should have full access to any other road user. So when I buy my bar today, like if you buy your car now, you know that and your car is not fully registered. Nobody gonna tell you don't go grocery because no penny police there. You will not go there. So we register our bar. We have all the different requirements because we don't go grocery and police man catch us. So you see, some of my friends that I register the bar, you know what they do? They ride in the community. So now you ride in the community, you carry the 50 passenger, you carry the 30 passenger. That one everybody in the dust. Now I take my 300 US, right? Hey man, I don't want to take a long distance now. So I could take somebody from straight Broad Street and bring them right here to 2FM. Right? It's a far boy get to me. Because I stay there born now. I clean, I know I'll get my mark. Right? But if you born all around now, you pour in the community, they play the minute, okay, they feel the passenger. They feel the passenger drive the way. 30, 20. When you raise your social money, they report money for your children, we want you carry home. So you put more bread on us. You are not helping us. Now some of our friends who cannot raise the money, what happened? People start taking the money back from them. Yeah. Some of them are talking loan. So rest of the back. Nobody care about what government action. Now when people are giving the loan, you put in the agreement that when government bring ban, I will not pay your money. No, that is not the responsibility.
So now, Trojan, what methodology you guys are using? What ideas are you guys putting together to see how best you can harmonize the whole back and forth issue when it comes to you guys going to town. Because right now, when you guys are up to right now as we speak, probably the president might be listening, and then you say, okay, you'll get a free way to the Sacklers, let them run to town. I know it will be a whole day celebration.
Sure.
It will be a whole day celebration. So now,
Definitely.
what methodology are you guys putting in place to harmonize the whole back and forth issue? Because probably as it will lead to a long-term clash.
Okay.
You always see it happening between
Yeah.
the police and that is Sacklist if it will not be harmonized. So now, what methodology are you guys putting in place to seize down the whole back and forth issue going to town, better stay rioting things,
So there are a lot of things that government have a huge portion or probably a huge responsibility. And sometimes when you are not careful because you have the power, right? But sometimes you have to look at the best way forward to solving the problem. You see, and most time in Liberia, leaders make mistakes because they can be so hasty, because they believe they have power and so they can just abuse it at any time. And that's in the case of the police director. When their conversation started, you can recall with the first time they talk about the restriction on us, right? We came here, we disagree with government on that.
Sure.
Now, we made these recommendations that I'm about to name. One, we told the Inspector General Chief, if you like you are saying now that you are traveled to Benin, you are traveled to other countries, and you see how motorcycles are unique. The people out there, they didn't do it by matching. They do it because they have police director position and again Nancy. Again, where they're that. What we encourage you to do, that bring all of the actors on the table. Take for example, the bad dealers. The one that can bring them whatever in the country who buy it.
Yeah.
Bring them on the table. They won't get a student all around. They won't get bring the country where the should be here. Bring the Ministry of Transport on the table. Right? Bring the motorcycle union on the table. You the police people that we supposed to regulate or let's not have a national conversation. Right? The time somebody will be taking probably to go buy a motorball. When you finish buying a motorball, then you go to transport ministry. Then when you finish getting the document, somebody go there and say, when police see the document, they know the document, that fake document, and the real one. All those hell is there. You just save up on it. Let's have a one-stop shop.
And what
Right?
could be that one stop?
Yeah. So we meet. Take for example the lesson plate that they gave us. They have a number indicated that Imam serve as our ID number. Right? Or as an identification number. Right? So now, when you bring the bad dealers on the table, you bring a motorcycle union on the table. It then may go purchase a bag, for example. When you go to the Ministry of Transport, or probably wherever the bad dealer is, the Ministry of Transport have already almost all the motorcycle that is brought in the country. The data of those bars have been taken, right?
Okay.
Lesson plate assigned to them already. The lesson plate that is on that bar, it is also indicated on the vex. Now all the vex you see in the street, somebody jail phone there, you know who jail phone. So when you talking about somebody taking both phones, so we bring motorball, so people can register. So it still not solve the problem. Besides, there's not the first time government come over there restrict on that motorball should not go to motorball should not go to. In fact, when you bring no goes on now, more people can lose. I tell you for free. Because you know what happened in Ether now? Take for example, if somebody check your phone now and they are right in town. You know you can't find them, right? That make you even take your time and ride freely. But when you have motorball all in town, my man for me jail phone, it takes time. So all we told the transport ministry, let's have a one-stop shop. All they lesson plate no money getting people. How many people can identify them? It not on the helmet. It not on the reflector jacket. So even that man here of him when we had to identify him. When you going to see that small lesson plate to identify the number? So it still does not solve the problem. So you have a one-stop shop, like I said, get the dealers on board, get the police on board, get the union people on board. If you purchase a bar, the number of that lesson plate is indicated on your helmet. Anytime you tell the man can see that number, he can easily capture it. Make the number or whatever thing that man used to identify that bar, put on the man reflector jacket. So you can just be reflector jacket and anybody can wear and get on motorbike. So when you do that, you have a strong database. Then you can just call one number and you know the man who the owner of that bar when you live in the rest of them. Let us start rushing with y'all move on the road when y'all move for that. No. Thing makes it difficult. Because right now I get to go tune the man for the man start right bar because the man go buy a bar now. The first time I make already on to start paying Suzu money or start paying that motorbike money. So now, but the first thing is that Any motor that enter in the street, make sure you get full data of that bike. The owner of the bike, a part with the rider of the bike.
You gotta get full data of the bike.
Yes,
I mean, the owner, the location,
The
just
owner,
everything
the
about
location,
it.
all of those things. So just by getting one number, you know where that man living, you know. So
Correct.
Yeah, so at this point, Tom is not our friend.
Yeah.
So let's get to the phone line. Let's get some interaction
Yeah.
from the public. Yeah, explain a whole lot. This motorcyclist issue and what's the way forward. Your call to government. So call us on 077701765 777017635. Better still,
0775027776 0775027776. You listening to man Yellow Machine? Come on, call Yellow Machine. I mean, choke on gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, call Yellow Machine. You
Yeah,
make a
so
point.
let's get to the line.
go ahead.
77770. Oh, we lost that caller. 077701765 777017635. Better still.
0775027776 0775027776. All right. So I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, pick up Uriah. Yeah, Uriah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, you live.
all right, thank you. Let me applaud Yellow Machine for coming up. Let me play and spoke well. I just want to bring a few things to your attention. I have a few questions that I want to ask.
Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, one. It's the Supreme Court not going to register for now because the last time I checked, the police RG, or call the transport ministry to ask whether they are aware of Supreme Motorcycle Union. So the second thing is that I want to ask the Yellow Machine if he's aware that they have the classes of lesson. You know, the driving lesson have 4 classes and the motorcycle 4 in class D. So class D lesson doesn't qualify to get in a car. So I want to know if you're aware of that. And last thing, talking about police officer arresting them, and they don't want to waste time. They will just take up money and give it to the car. So I just support corruption because if Yellow Machine aware of the traffic code, because I'm a tested job, the last time a police officer and myself have conversation, and he gave me ticket illegal. I have to go to the court and defend the ticket, and all of a sudden the court refuse on me, and the officer had to pay for that ticket and automatically on that spot for my lesson back. So is it going to aware of the traffic code, and why are they supporting corruption? Because we actually want to get rid of corruption.
Okay, why are they supporting corruption?
Yes, you're right. I'll hold you there and then pick
Yeah.
up more calls. 777017635 077701765.
0775027776 0775027776. All right. So call and talk to the Yellow Machine. They pick up this person on the line. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Peter Jivimo. I call you from G0.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a Salvador. Let me say thanks and appreciation to our president is still there. Just why you're saying, people are full registered member, to fly on our road. But sometimes we really catching problem with the police people. So now they wanted to call 101, 102, CO1. So now some of them were ready, they will just put people in the street. They tell the police, oh, you go arrest you and so they want to back. When they come, whether you get document or not, they will get arrested by when I get it for the people, but they will get back in St. John. Then when you go there now, they will tell you, all do that get document, you cannot, let we inspect it. When you go, you get to your proper document, they will tell you pay 1.5. If you not get document, they will tell you pay $40 or $10 before you.
Now we're gonna cram there. Pay 1.5
You get a proper document, pay 1.5.
for what exactly?
I don't pay money. Why I get all my food document, they arrest my body, carry to St. John, they party there. From the morning all the way to the evening, what they're beginning.
Okay, my brother. That's what you did.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's pick up more calls.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, your name is from where you join us?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Your name and why you joining us?
Yeah, my name is Umasco Tepu. I call from Sogamo community from Wata.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. I followed the conversation from Yellow Machine. So let me realistically discuss the issue, especially when it comes to public relations. I Yeah, but you're not speaking the truth. You're not speaking the truth. One that begins to be an advocate for Catholics.
In a crucial time.
Before you should be a lesson, you get lesson. So you want to beat up government?
Okay,
Thank you. Thank
in a crucial time.
So what we need to do is to bless the government and need to see how best government can balance it. That's how it was wrong.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll pick out this last word from my end and I'll go to him right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your name from where you joining us?
Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Sam. I'm calling you from FT Johnson.
Okay.
Okay, thank you to the studio girl. And now one of my concerns is I've been drawn to those. Let me be the police people that want to give me the heart. Let me be here. So red light, Barnesville, and Gallup, let's say Bentley. Those guys they call themselves real men. Yesterday they are not praying the most often cable that they had. Maybe you what is that of I did my bike is registered. I have my lesson plate, I have my all my required document. Then the many
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. What they doing?
Thank you. What are they doing?
Yeah.
You got all of a document correct, and then
one of the things again, those police that in red light, to be precise, one folklore, the folklore to not there for one. This guy, he is very wicked to the extent that when he know that this money, when his social money not reach, he will demand his guys to get to red light to polite more than 7 to 10 motorbikes. Then when he carry the motorbike to the police station, he will demand people to pay 1,500, 1,000.
okay,
Thank
my
you,
brother.
thank
Thank
you.
you. That whole you got to this caller. Your name from where you joining us?
Thank you so much,
777017635. Your name from where you joining us? Calling from where?
Calling from New Jersey, somewhere.
Oh, from New Georgia. Okay, Raphael. Go ahead, make a point.
Actually, for me, I don't run in town.
Okay.
The main place I run is New Jersey. But I just want to ask all the police and that or the chief in me a question. And this is my question.
Mm-hmm.
If they were living in town, like you own 12th Street or 24th Street, that they're illegal, and you have your family, and the bike you riding, and there to sustain you and your family. Now, the government is saying that nobody should go in town. How they expecting those who live in town are running in town, are sustaining themselves through their bike, and they expecting these people to live.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so kindly.
Yeah.
07770176335. We'll take, I think, 2 more.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it a day. 777017635. 777017635. So he made a certain point where he live into
Yeah, if
town.
you
But
live in
anyway, I call the other machine will respond to that. Your name from where you joining us?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, we are doing okay. Your name and from where you joining us?
Speaking from Habia.
From Habe. Okay, Archie, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. The two family. I always monitor you for show and the show you for all bring out all I just for that you with this on a video. This case you are help in the process to help decide this they hit the country, the entire country to put this in all of the children and Thank you very much.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so
Yeah.
kindly. 777-017-635 077-017-635. We'll take this won't be our last one. Your name and why you joining us?
I'm going to call back
Calling us from where?
from Duarte.
Okay, Duason. Okay, Lower Magibi. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the president of the national office, I'm going to say for what the police are responsible for everything that
Why makes the police to be responsible for everything?
if you have a rule laid down that governs traffic law, it must be observed. But the police, especially in their life, who they can see resting back, go to Nigeria, come to hear the message. Why is true those guys? Some of them are uncontrollable, but the police are responsible. What they after is to get money for this guy. The police commando, the commando is like the police are the real that police.
They say the police.
Say boy.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so kindly.
Yeah.
Because of time, that go there. Those
Yeah.
the two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
Chogon.
in a few minutes, they respond to some of these concerns that were raised by the callers.
So again, I want to say big thanks to the QFN family. Thanks you guys for the invite. Let me respond to a few of the concerns raised. The first guy said, if you give police money in the name of town, are you supporting corruption? No. We are not supporting corruption, but we business people, town is very important, and that's why even you who are working here, when you pass it one day, you can say we still get time. When I tell you one day end, meaning your time end, you're supposed to receive your salary. So that's how we business people are. Time is our enemy, so we don't let for people to waste our time. And there's been our Supreme Register, yes. Supreme is a legal institution. There were 13 different registered unions that formed the National Federation of Motorcycle and Tricycle Association of Liberia. And Supreme is one of those constituent unions. And I'm the president of Supreme. And so don't actually be the reason why the government came up with such an attack on my president is because of the protest we staged. Many people believe that our protests are going to be violent, we're going to destroy people's property. When they saw a motorcycle coming in a peaceful manner where they organized themselves, this is the first time that people believe to be violent. We saw educated people protesting and they took marks in the street. For all our bylaws that people took to be hooligans, violent, and you just name all of the negative things. We protested with over 10,000 human beings, and not a single person left on the street with a scarf on there. And so I think that protest sent a serious shock, and in the government. That's why you form surrogates of the government trying to attack me. I started my leadership in the motorcycle sector since 2012. It's not just today. I'm not bragging, but I've been privileged to have been awarded by the United Nations as a best motorcycle advocate. Okay, when you Robert that well here, he's a witness to that. There are a lot of international friends that we are a lot of there are a lot of international people that are there myself. I come in the studio. From Russia, different countries. So it's not just today. We are banned on the thing. But the core issue is that they please speak to our government to please live for this ban. This ban is causing serious problems. This ban has made some of our young people started going back on the gamble bowl and start playing. This ban is making people to lose their family, and that's how we saw some of our friends talking about when we tired protesting, people were lost. People are already started losing. You find people who bought and who took loan and they can't pay that loan, but what happened? People take the money, people take the back from you. So people are already started losing. We are asking our government people to please, we are holding the food. Please live for this ban. This ban is not helping, it is harming us. See the number of young people that have been brutalized by police. Are you not seeing it? Your citizens are suffering. See the number of people that are standing on the street. waiting for car. There's no sufficient car. You pay motorbike, and so we are asking the
Okay.
government to kindly live for this. But again, I want to say thank you. My name is Chokon Great, Gray. Again, popular called Yellow Machine. Thank you for the unique opportunity, President of Supreme Motorcycle Transport Union. Thank you.
Thank you so
Yeah.
kindly.
Thank you so much for passing through. Yeah.
That was Trojan. there
Chokon, yeah,
for-
Chokon Gray.
Chokon, eh?
Yeah.
Sorry. Chokon Great there from the motorcyclist. You know, trying to make things right. They say that the government should take